Hello, Professor Morgan here. We are working our way on making a Canvas course. The first thing we did is we created a syllabus. So that was done in the previous video. And now the next thing we need to do as far as our key course components is to set up the gradebook. So how that is done is you actually go over to assignments. So you'll see this little eyeball with the slash thing. That means there's nothing there yet. So, but if I click on assignments, okay, it actually has already created a group for me. So these are the groups. Okay, now what are you groups? What are you talking about, Professor Morgan? So let me explain. This is a weighted grading system we're going to be setting up. So if we go back to the syllabus, this is why we had to do the syllabus first. Okay, if you look down here in the syllabus, these are the different groups that I'm going to have and the different weightings that I'm going to have. Okay, so these are the different groups right there. So when I go to assignments, okay, it already has a group created, which they call assignments. All, okay. Well, I can either just change the name of this to one of the ones that I already have, okay. So let's say if I go back to my syllabus um, and quizzes and assignments, I'll just go ahead and copy that bad boy and then go back to assignments. I could just edit the name of this and call it that. Okay. And then again, this gives you the option of dropping the highest or the lowest scores. Again, that's neither here nor there right now. We're just setting up the groups. And I could hit save. Okay. Or I could have just deleted it and created a whole new group. Well, how do you create a group? Okay. So I'm just going to go up to here to group. Okay. So I'll create another group and I'm going to go, oops, I need to know what group do I going to be doing. I'm going to go back to my syllabus. And what's my next group? Oh, writing project one. Okay, and we'll worry about the percentages here in just a second. Okay, so I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to go back to assignments, create a group, and then paste that in there, hit save, and now I've got another group. And again, it's important that you do this first because as you create assignments, they're going to end up having to be attached to a group. So you'll save yourself a lot of time and effort, and plus you need to set up the gradebook first. So this is kind of what that is. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and create the rest of the groups here. All right, so I have created my groups that match my syllabus. So I've got quizzes, assignments, writing projects 1, 2, and 3, and creative presentations. And that matches what is on the syllabus down here. Quizzes, assignments, writing projects 1, 2, and 3, and creative presentations. Now we need to set the percentages. So how do we do that? Okay, so we're just going to remember right now quizzes, assignments is 40%. Okay, and then writing project 1 is 10. We'll just do those two for giggles. So I'm going to go back to assignments. Okay, and then I'm going to go to these three dots up here in the up corner. Boop. And hit assignment group weight. Okay, and then I want to weight the final grades based on the assignment groups. Yes, that's what I want to do because I'm creating a weighted grading system. And then there are the things that I created. Look at that. Quizzes, assignments, writing projects 1, 2, and 3, and creative presentations. Ah, so I would just punch in the numbers. That's 40%. That's 10%. I think that's 10%. I think that's 20. I'm going to double check these. Okay. And then, nope, that's not right because we're at 105%. See, you need to, yeah. So we're going to I'll just double check these. Okay, hold on. Alrighty, so I went back and double checked against my syllabus. So these are the correct weightings. So quiz assignments 40, writing project 1 is 10. These are the percentages, right? Okay, and please make sure that all equals 100. Okay, and then when you're done with that, then you just hit the save button. Boop. And now you have, look over here. Oh, quiz and assignment. It actually shows you the percentage of the total. Oh, isn't that amazing? Okay, now there's no assignments in here yet because we haven't created any assignments, but we've just set up our grade book. So that is yeah. So as we create assignments, these different areas are going to get populated. Yeah, so that is the second step, is to set up your gradebook and make sure that it matches what is on your syllabus. All right, there you go. There's video 2. Next up, attendance. All right, very good.